Marvel has finally released the official Captain America Avengers Doomsday teaser trailer, the one that was quietly playing in theaters last week. And now, we've got the clean HD version, and there's a lot more going on here than Marvel is letting on. Right away, this teaser confirms something fans have been debating for months. Steve Rogers is coming back. The trailer literally ends with the words, "Steve Rogers will return" for Avengers Doomsday. And let's be real, it would make zero sense for him to return for Doomsday and not be part of Secret Wars as well. Now, some people are already joking that Marvel might bring him back just to kill him off again. Personally, I don't buy that. This feels much bigger. And by the end of this breakdown, you'll see why. We're going to break this teaser shot by shot, because Marvel is hiding long-running payoffs here, some of them stretching all the way back to Captain America, the Winter Soldier. The entire teaser is built around a somber, emotional version of the classic Avengers theme, originally composed by Alan Silvestri. It immediately sets the tone. This isn't hype-first Marvel, this is legacy Marvel. And yes, there are hints of X-Men influence in the music as well, which makes a lot of sense considering how deeply Doomsday is expected to lean into multiverse and mutant storylines. Visually, the teaser plays almost like an extended Endgame post-credit scene. We see Steve Rogers living the quiet life he always talked about, the life he told Sam Wilson he wanted when he handed over the shield. Dancing, settling down, time is passing. Then, boom, a baby is born. And this is where things get really interesting. The teaser strongly implies that this is Steve Rogers' first son. In the comics, Steve has had children across multiple timelines and universes, but the MCU has never fully paid that idea off. Until now. This moment may actually be paying off one of Marvel's oldest unresolved Easter eggs. Back in Captain America, the Winter Soldier, when Steve visits Peggy Carter in the hospital, she briefly mentions her sons. What about the boys?
Come with me, Steve. Don't do it. I'll be back for you, Steve.
At the time, we never saw them, we never met them, and Marvel never explained who they were. Years later, after Endgame showed Steve going back to live with Peggy, that line suddenly mattered again. And now, with this teaser, it finally feels like Marvel is closing that loop. This child may be one of the sons Peggy referenced all those years ago. That's the kind of long-term storytelling Marvel loves. Planting seeds a decade earlier and paying them off when you least expect it. Now, let's talk about timelines, because I know that's the big question. Steve Rogers grew old in an alternate timeline, then returned to the main timeline to pass the shield to Sam Wilson. That doesn't change. Time travel in the MCU doesn't overwrite events, it branches them. So in Avengers Doomsday, Steve is not replacing Sam Wilson. Sam Wilson is still Captain America. Steve Rogers will still wear his suit, but he won't reclaim the title. Both men can exist at the same time, both with versions of the shield pulled from different timelines. And honestly, that's kind of poetic. Another detail fans argued about when early footage leaked was the motorcycle. People thought it looked fake. I thought it was AI. Turns out, it's real. Steve Rogers is riding a Triumph motorcycle, and yes, he's wearing a helmet. Safety first, but also a subtle callback to Captain America's own helmet. Small detail, but very intentional. Later, we even see Steve storing his Endgame-era suit, confirming he has still been active. This suggests that his time returning the Infinity Stones may have taken longer than we assumed, and that his life with Peggy may not have happened exactly the way we imagined after Endgame. And then comes the final shot, the countdown. The words, "Steve Rogers will return." The background design looks suspiciously like Doctor Doom's throne, and if that's intentional, then this teaser isn't just about Captain America. It's about what's coming. Doctor Doom, Doomsday, and the collapse of everything we know. Marvel is clearly building these teasers like post-credit scenes instead of traditional trailers. Slow, emotional, character-focused setups leading into a massive crossover event. And if this is just one of several teasers, we're only scratching the surface.
You acted selfishly and caused the invasions. At least I got rid of him. But you'll end up just like him. Something like that.
So how strong is Doom? Wait, what's happening?
Someone's here.
Who's here?
They found us, Steve.
Is this the right place, Loki?
Oh, it's the place. We found you, Dr. Doom.
Before I wrap this up, it's worth mentioning that this Captain America teaser is only one piece of a bigger plan. The Thor teaser continues this emotional theme, focusing on where Thor ends up after Endgame and his role as a protector moving forward, especially with love now being part of his life. It's less about action and more about legacy. Then there's Doctor Doom. Marvel hasn't released that teaser yet, but all signs point to it being the darkest and most ominous one. If the Captain America teaser represents the past, Doom represents the future, and the threat that brings everything crashing together. As for the fourth trailer, that's the wild card. It could be a full Avengers-focused teaser, or a mashup that finally connects all these character stories into one unstoppable event. However Marvel plays it, one thing is clear. These aren't just trailers. They're setup pieces for Doomsday. And once the fourth one drops, everything changes. So stay with me, because as more Doomsday footage drops, things are about to get wild. Drop your theories in the comments. Did you catch any Easter eggs I didn't mention? And do you think Steve Rogers survives Doomsday? Or is this his final chapter? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
So you're the one who caused the incursion. It seems you know far more about the multiverse than most. You're coming with me.
This actually feels kind of good.
How did you come into our universe?
I've never seen technology like this. It's remarkable. There's TVA tech in here.
What's happening?
Assemble the team. Doomsday is near.